Hi, this is Maya, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to draw two hearts and the word love across the top. So let's get started. This will make a perfect Valentine's Day card or letter, anything that you want to do. Right now I'm just making some lines, and it's just for the positioning. We're going to do love kind of over, more across the middle than the top. I know I said top, but it's more across the middle. And so what we're going to do is put love right in between those two lines. There we go. And what we're going to do next is fill in the hearts. And we're kind of going to do this effect where there's one heart almost hiding behind the other one. It's okay if you need to adjust it, and I had to draw a line to figure out where my center exactly was, and that's all alright, because all of it will be erased in the end anyway. Now we're just going to come around, and we're doing this ribbon look that I really like to do, and for that we just have to pay attention to the certain strands of ribbon that we're doing so that we know which ribbon crosses over the top and which one goes behind. Believe it or not, that is our basic design. So we're going to come in with our Sharpie and trace over, starting with the letters, because they're going to be in front. We'll just trace over our lines that we've already done, paying close attention to those ribbons. We don't want to accidentally put something over something else that shouldn't be. For this, you just want to keep your hand loose, and there's going to be a lot of short curves, so we're just going to want to pay close attention to those. There we go, that wasn't so bad. Now we're going to come in and fill in this heart behind it. Be careful to connect all of those sides. And then the second heart. And we're good to go. Then we're just going to erase. Just going to erase all of those lines that we used for the placement. And it's important to make sure that when you're drawing this and using those lines for placement that you do it lightly so that it's easy to erase and doesn't leave marks. So once we've got it all erased, it's time to color. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use pinks and purples and reds because Valentine's Day, so I'm just going to come in with a light pink and color the whole heart this peachy pink color. For the second one, I'm going to come in with a light purple. And this is something I have learned over doing drawing lessons, is that when you pick a color marker, make sure it actually works before you decide to use that color, because I've had many times where I've had to lick the end and stuff like that because it's poor planning on my part. So if you can avoid it, it's always best. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do some sort of plaid pattern that I thought would be pretty. And we're just going to do lines across the entire heart horizontally. And what we're going to want to do is try to leave enough space in between your lines that we can come back and do another color in between those. And that's something that I was not good at doing just because I always wanted to stick my lines too close together. But if you can put as much space between those lines as you can, that would be the best option. Just like I explained, we're to come around and border all of these darker lines with this light color, which is why you needed to have some space in between there. As you can see, mine got kind of tight near the top. There, now we have some sort of cross-hatched pattern for the pink heart. And we're actually going to do pretty much the same thing on the purple heart. Only we're going to come in with this kind of, it's almost a pink, just to give it a little bit of a different taste. And just like the other heart, we're going to come in with this dark purple and draw lines all in between. And for the loaf, we just want something that's going to stick out and pop when the person who receives this gets it. So we're just going to go with a yellow, but I mean, you can use any color really. And because it was a little bit boring, just a plain yellow against those pretty hearts, we're just going to come in with a darker yellow and give it just a little bit of a shadow, a dimension, to make it really look like it's a ribbon. And I'm just going to come in here with this Sharpie and give it a border, just so it stands off the page a little bit more. And that dark line is actually representing a shadow. I think this border is optional. If you're happy with it without the border, then you're welcome to not do it. And our heart is pretty much done here. Just sign my initials here. And there you have a fantastic love heart design for a Valentine's Day card or Valentine. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, share it with your friends or subscribe to our channel, and tell us what else you'd like to see. Thanks a lot.